because it does exist doesn't mean that I partake in it. When you seek just what you dream, you go create your own belief. Locomotion is the latest craze. Now take an oath, I will not be faced by those who tell me so. Now roll your shoulders around, walking to and fro. Locomotion craze means you agree to leave your thoughts before you enter, please. Now shake your head, stomp your feet, kiss and hug tonight everyone you meet. Brag and bounce, brag and bounce, brag and bounce. When you go deep inside, you know you're gonna flip it inside out. Oh, just because it does exist doesn't mean that I partake in it. When you seek just what you dream, you go create your own beliefs. Every thought that I have is new, or brings me closer to what I wanna do. So if it's all up to me, you know I wanna take it easy. Brag and bounce, brag and bounce, brag and bounce. 'Cause when you go deep inside, you know you're gonna flip it inside out. Because it does exist doesn't mean that I partake in it. When you seek just what you dream, you go create your own beliefs. Locomotion is the latest craze. Take an oath, I will not be faced by those that tell me so. Now roll your shoulders around and rockin' to and fro. Locomotion craze means you agree to leave your thoughts before you enter, please. So shake your head and stomp your feet, kiss and hug tonight everyone you meet. Brag and bounce, brag and bounce, brag and bounce. 'Cause when you go deep inside, you know you're gonna flip it inside out.
Opal, Fly, and Kapow. Wow, 100.9 FM, WCHQ. We're sitting here on Wagon Wednesday enjoying Yankee's extraordinarily entertaining antics because he's lying on the floor, this gigantic 60-pound, three-legged pit bull, and he's nursing on his blanket.
His binky.
His binky at Michelle James' feet.
Yeah.
And he's just an absolutely adorable pup. I really love him, and I would love to see him, get into a home that is going to love him as much as he has loved us for the last hour, because he's just nothing but an affectionate, big pup. Mm-hmm. And he is a pup.
And he is a pup.
He's 2 years old.
He's 2. Yeah, they don't really mature until they're about 3 or 4, sometimes 10.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Leslie, what other things are happening with Metro Animal Services that would be helpful for us to know about as far as going in, helping to clean kennels, helping to walk animals, besides the fostering? What if you can't take a dog into your home?
I can tell you, we always need volunteers, and you have to go through an orientation. But if you want to call Metro Animal Services, we'll get you hooked up with our volunteer coordinator, and she could always use help walking dogs out at Manslake. I mean, we can use help at the animal house. You can
Right.
clean kennels, you can stuff folders, you can play with the dogs out in the yard. But I'm telling you, the dogs and cats out at Manslake who don't get out all the time. I mean, imagine being locked down 24 hours a day and never getting to see grass or go for a walk. And that's where
God,
she
that's
really
awful.
needs the help. So on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, a big group of volunteers go out there and they walk like between 20 and 30 pit bulls or dogs, different kinds of dogs. It's mainly pit bulls that we have right now.
Right.
And just walk them. And we get to know their personality, so then I can tell you, hey, I've got a dog for you. You're a runner, I got a dog for you. You like to lay on the couch, I have a dog for you. It's just, so yeah, we can always use volunteers.
You're
Always
like Yenta
use.
the matchmaker.
You know
Have
what?
I got a husband for you?
We're going to do that, because
know.
a lot of our animals can spend between 30 to 90 days with us. In fact, I've got a cat who's been with us a year now,
Aw.
Alfonso, and we're trying to find him a home. He's a
Oh.
grumpy guy, but he's lovable when he wants to.
Well, and I think I have actually seen on your Facebook, not on your Facebook, on your website, an allusion to lifers.
We do have some lifers, and Alfonso's one of them, and it's
breaks
because
my
they're
heart.
a little bit tougher to place, and so we're going to be focusing on them. And the longer they're with us, the less the adoption fee is, because they need to get in a home. Nobody should spend their life in a shelter.
No, definitely not. And I think part of the thing that just amazes me is what these animals are like. There was a dog that was featured not too long ago on the internet who'd been in a shelter for 5 years. Mm-hmm. And I know Michelle's just shaking her head. Mm-hmm. And a family finally adopted this dog. It was a pit. Mm-hmm. And the shelter workers loved this dog so much. Mm-hmm. But what a nightmare to spend almost half of the average lifespan
Right.
in a shelter environment
Right.
instead of with a family. I mean, what is wrong with people?
Right.
I don't get it.
It takes the time to find the right person, and that's what
It
we try to
does.
do.
That's what we're going to continue to do. Well, I just periscoped that last segment and put it on my Facebook page. And I'm also going to get some more information from Leslie about how you can contact Louisville Metro Animal Services. And we're going to keep her with us for just a couple more minutes as we move into the top of the hour. And then we'll talk to Michelle James about her wonderful electronic play toys.
You're listening to WCHQ LP, Louisville, Kentucky. 100.9 FM, Crescent Hill Radio. All local music all the time.
This week on Imagination Theater.
55th Regiment of the Dead, volley, fire, make ready, grenade, fire!
On Ticonderoga, Taylor and his party come across a company of soldiers that have been massacred. Tune in, The Ghosts of the Highlands, right here.
Sunday mornings at 9.
It's 2 minutes past 5. I'm Tara Bassett on this Wagon Wednesday. Leslie Hawk and Yankee are our guests from Louisville Metro Animal Services. I'd love to show you more of Yankee, and the problem is he is so dark. And I'm going to just go ahead and scroll as far down as I can. He also is lying on the floor with his binky, having a wonderful time chewing on it. And, I think, Leslie, if you could get him to sit up for 1 second, we might have a better chance of seeing him, because he's an absolutely beautiful dog. He's a 3-legged pit who's been through hell. He was shot. There he comes. Now we can see the big boy. Oh, I wish you could see his facial features, because he's so beautiful. Let me see if I can keep him up there for just a second. He took that entire thing right out of your hand.
Nobody's getting there.
Come on up, Yankee. Come on up. You can do it. I want to show them your picture. Oh, my God. Oh, there he comes. It's a good boy. Oh, my God. He's so cute. I can't stand it.
Torturing you.
Yeah. He's like, I can jump pretty high for a 3-legged dog.
Yeah.
Oh, he's beautiful. I'm going to take some more pictures of him and post them on Facebook. He says, I know. I'm the most handsome guy in the entire studio. Well, you're the only guy in the entire studio. Let's not forget that. Leslie, give me a hint about this. What does it cost right now to adopt an animal from Louisville Metro Animal Services? And you're talking about the special fees, I know, for Valentine's Day and stuff like that. But what is on the average a cost to adopt a dog like Yankee?
An average cost is about, let's just say there's no specials going on and you're just coming in and we have nothing going on. It's about $135 to $150. But I got to tell you, that doesn't even begin to cover the cost that went into the medical care, to
Absolutely.
the feeding, to the sheltering. So we try to keep them as low as possible. But I'll tell your listeners, we do work with people on an individual basis, and we try to always have specials going on. So, whatever we can do, that's what we'll do.
That sounds fantastic. And now I've got a great shot of Yankee. He's right here. He's got his white chest showing. His little stub is showing, which is heartbreaking. And, by next week, I'm going to find a great big board of some sort, light, almost like the yellow color of that wall, but up closer so I can put it right behind these dark dogs. And dark dogs seem to be plentiful in shelters. Talk to us about that.
Dark dogs, dark cats, and it's just a phenomenon. Either they're not seen or they just get passed over. I don't know. We probably have like 10 black cats at Animal House right now, and it's just really weird.
Well, and I've always been told, and I think Kentucky Humane Society told me this because I've fostered for them for a long time, is that dark dogs recede into the cage, so they're not visible. And there's some sort of stigma attached to black animals. I don't know why. It's crazy.
I don't either. I don't know. And just keep in mind, too, that when an animal lives at a shelter, that's not its real personality.
That's
it's
right.
very stressful. It's very loud. It's
That's
very frightening. And so they might act out while they're in the shelter. They might charge the gate or the kennel. They just need a good home, and give them time to adjust to your home when you get them home.
They need a whole lot of love. That's the key.
Yeah.
Well, Leslie, thank you so much for taking the time to be with
for
us
having
this
me.
afternoon. You guys were wonderful. And Yankee, thank you so much for taking the time. Look at him. He knows his name so well.
Go bye-bye?
He loves his mommy.
You want to go bye-bye?
He said, yes, I want to go bye-bye. I want to go back to my head. Oh, you going to come give me a kiss? Oh, what a good boy you are. Thank you so much. He says, I know that I have to leave you, Aunt Tara, but I will come back again soon. And now Aunt Michelle, because they've become fast friends during the time
They're
he's
best
been here.
buds.
Thank you again, Leslie.
Thank
and
you.
We'll look forward to seeing you the next time. Louisville Metro Animal Service is always a great friend and support, and as we are to them here at Crescent Hill Radio. WCHQ 100.9 FM, coming back in just a second with Michelle James.